Who revealed my new wife's name? I never wanted this to be public. Not yet, not until the time was right. But somehow someone let it slip. Somehow the name I wanted to keep between us, the name of my new wife, was exposed. And now the world is talking. People are making their own stories. People are assuming things they don't understand. People are acting like they know my life better than I do. But here's the truth. They don't. And now I have to figure out who betrayed us. She was supposed to stay a secret. For now we agreed to keep things quiet. Not because we were ashamed. Not because we were hiding. But because love is sacred. Because this marriage wasn't for show. Because this relationship wasn't something I wanted to put on display. It was just ours. Until someone decided to take that from us. Now everyone knows her name, but who spoke first? Was it a friend? Was it someone in my family? Was it someone who just couldn't resist the temptation to share what wasn't theirs to share? I trusted the people around me. I believed that they would respect our privacy. But now my wife's name is everywhere. People are digging into her past. People are trying to judge her. People are saying things that aren't true, and I won't stand for it. She didn't deserve this. She isn't like the rest of them. She didn't marry me for attention. She didn't want the spotlight. She didn't care about the world's opinion. All she wanted was me. And now, because of someone else's loose lips, she has to deal with unwanted eyes watching her every move. It's unfair. It's wrong. And I need to find out who did this. I will protect her, no matter what they can say, what they want. They can gossip, they can assume, they can try to turn this into a scandal. But one thing they will never do is take her away from me, because I didn't marry her for the world's approval. I married her because she is my heart, and no amount of rumors will ever change that. Now the only question is, who revealed her name, and why? I won't stop until I find out who did this. This wasn't just a mistake. It wasn't an accident. Someone deliberately revealed my wife's name, and I need to know why. Because this wasn't just about me. This was about her. She didn't ask for this attention. She didn't want her name to be dragged into the spotlight. She didn't deserve the scrutiny, the gossip, the endless opinions from people who don't even know her. And now, she's paying the price for someone else's betrayal. Who would have done this? I trusted my circle. I believed that the people close to me understood why we wanted to keep things private. So who broke that trust? Was it a jealous friend? Was it a family member who couldn't keep their mouth shut? Was it someone who wanted to create drama just for the sake of it? I replay every conversation in my head. Who knew? Who could have told? Who had something to gain from exposing us? Because this wasn't an accident. Someone wanted this information to get out. Now she's facing the consequences. I see it in her eyes. The way she hesitates before looking at her phone. The way she avoids reading the comments. The way she pretends it doesn't bother her. But I know it does. And that kills me. Because I promised to protect her. I promised that she wouldn't have to deal with this kind of chaos. And now, because of someone else's selfishness, she's been thrown into a storm she never wanted. I won't let this go. This isn't just about privacy anymore. This is about respect. Someone disrespected my wife. Someone disrespected my trust. And I won't stop until I know who it was. Because one thing is certain. Whoever did this, they weren't a real friend. Now it's my turn to speak. Since they already made her name public, I might as well make one thing clear. I don't care what anyone thinks. I don't care about the opinions, the assumptions, the whispers behind our backs. Because at the end of the day, she is my wife. She is my heart. She is the only thing that matters to me. And no amount of rumors will ever change that. Now all I need to know is, who did this, and why? I refuse to let this go. Someone somewhere thought it was okay to betray our trust, to take something private, something sacred, and throw it into the public like it was gossip, like it was entertainment. But this isn't a game. This is my life. This is my wife. And whoever did this, they will regret it. The damage has already been done. She tries to act like it's fine. She tells me not to worry. She forces a smile. She says, it doesn't matter what they think, but I see it in her eyes. The hurt, the frustration, the silent fear that no matter where she goes, people will always be watching, always talking. And that is what makes me angry. Because she didn't ask for this. All she wanted was peace. All she wanted was privacy. All she wanted was to love me, without the world interfering. And now, because of someone's loose lips, she has to live under a microscope. Who gained from this? Someone had a reason. No one leaks something this personal for no reason at all. So now I have to ask myself, who stood to gain from exposing her name? Was it someone from my past, trying to stir up drama? Was it someone close to me, jealous of our happiness? Was it a so-called friend, who just couldn't resist running their mouth? Whoever it was, they didn't just leak a name, they disrespected my wife. And that is something I will never forgive. I will find out the truth. I don't care how long it takes. I don't care how many people I have to confront. I will find out who did this. Because this isn't about revenge. It's about trust. It's about knowing that the people around me respect my marriage. It's about protecting the woman I love. It's about making sure something like this never happens again. And when I find out who's responsible, they better be ready to face me. Because they didn't just cross a line, they destroyed it. I'm not letting this go. Not until I know who did it. Not until I have answers. Not until I look that person in the eye and make it clear they betrayed the wrong person. This wasn't just a slip-up. It wasn't an innocent mistake. It was intentional. And the more I think about it, the more it burns inside me. Someone I trusted, someone who sat at my table, smiled in my face, pretended to be on my side, was the same person who turned my private life into public gossip. My wife deserved better. She never wanted the attention. She never asked for people to analyze her life, dig into her past, spread lies about her. She married me for love, not for drama. And now, she's dealing with the fallout of something she didn't even do. People are messaging her. People are making assumptions. People are treating her like she's part of some scandal, when all she did was love me. And the worst part, she's blaming herself. She thinks she's the reason this happened. She thinks maybe she should have stayed away from me. That maybe this is the price for loving me. And that makes me furious. Because she did nothing wrong. Nothing. The only person at fault here is the one who exposed her name. And I'm going to find them. There are only a few people it could be. I trusted a small circle with this secret. A handful of people. And now one of them has shown me they weren't worthy of that trust. I replay every conversation in my head. Who was too curious? Who asked too many questions? Who had something to gain by exposing my wife's name? Because someone did. Someone wanted this out there. Maybe they were jealous. Maybe they wanted to test my loyalty. Maybe they thought they were doing me a favor by sharing the news. Whatever their reason, it doesn't matter. Because they betrayed me. They betrayed her. And that's something I'll never forgive. I will protect my wife at all costs. They can talk. They can speculate. They can do whatever they want. But one thing is certain. No one will ever come between me and my wife. Not the rumors. Not the gossip. Not the people who think they know our story. Because at the end of the day, she is mine. And whoever tried to ruin that, they will regret it. Now I just need to find out who it was. I won't stop until I find out who did this. Someone thought they could betray us and walk away like nothing happened. Someone thought they could expose my wife's name and remain hidden. Someone thought I wouldn't care enough to dig for the truth. They were wrong, because I will find them. And when I do, they'll know exactly what it means to betray me. My wife deserves the truth. She hasn't said much since this happened. She just listens. She just watches. She just lets the world spin rumors about her while trying to act like it doesn't matter. But I know better. I see it in the way she hesitates before picking up her phone. I see it in the way she avoids eye contact when people recognize her name. I see it in the way she tries to smile, but it never quite reaches her eyes. This has hurt her, and I promised I will never let anyone hurt her. That promise still stands. And the only way to fix this is to find the person responsible who betrayed us. I go through the list in my head. It had to be someone who knew before the world did. Someone I trusted. Someone close enough to have this information and selfish enough to use it. Could it be a friend? Could it be a family member? Could it be someone who wanted to sabotage our happiness? Because that's what this feels like. Sabotage. Someone wanted my wife's name out there. Someone wanted to shake our relationship. Someone wanted to watch this explode, just to see what would happen. And I'm about to find out exactly who it was. I will not let this go. They thought I wouldn't care. They thought I would just accept this and move on. But they don't know me, because when someone hurts the person I love, I don't forget. I don't forgive easily. I don't let betrayal go unanswered. I don't allow people to disrespect my wife and walk away like nothing happened. So I'm going to dig. I'm going to ask questions. I'm going to find out who did this, no matter what it takes. And when I do, they will regret the day they ever spoke her name.